The poem that I will be covering tonight is called The Bridge, having in mind the saying of you should never burn your bridges. Last week I mentioned that I have an important announcement to make, and so the announcement is Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Life. So tonight we're coming to the end of this journey where I'm discussing my poetry collection and how I wrote this collection in connection with how you can look at your emotional well-being and keep a positive state of mind, and also how to help deal with emotional conflict. The poem that I will be covering tonight is called The Bridge, and the reason that I wrote this poem was having in mind that saying of you should never burn your bridges. But on our journey in life, things will happen, and sometimes we will meet very good people that we want to keep in our lives, and sometimes we will meet people that we just want to cut out, that is not having a positive influence on us. So also keeping in mind that when you're on this journey, that you always have to keep on focusing on why you started it in the first place, and also keep your focus on the reasons and always trying to keep a positive mindset. That is the whole reason behind the poetry collection. So if you have the poetry collection, you are welcome to follow it in the book itself, or you can follow it on screen as it will be reflected on there as well. If you like the content that I'm sharing, then please subscribe, like and share. I will really appreciate it. I will be covering the introduction first, and then afterwards I'll read the poem. The introduction to The Bridge. Life takes us down many different roads and avenues because it's a journey. You discover and learn things, how living life can be easy, occasionally difficult. Then you become street smart and start choosing your battles more wisely, realizing that you'll win some and you'll lose some, that sometimes you'll need help, and other times you will give help. Meeting rivals along the way, but also gaining allies. Discovering that you will never be able to make everyone happy. That we live in a dog eat dog kind of world. You will need guts, determination, and willpower if you want to make a difference, make a mark. But once you've figured out how to play the game of life, you will have a totally new understanding. Then it's pretty much smooth sailing. So when I wrote the poem, as I said, I had a lot of things going on in my mind. The fact that you will meet good people, you will meet bad people, you will have negative things influencing you and also positive things. And always remember that on that journey, like I said, sometimes you have to give a helping hand to others that are struggling, and that remaining positive is very important, even though it will be difficult. But just focusing on why you started it in the first place. And now we'll go on to the poem, The Bridge. I've walked and walked for many miles. I'm tired, weary, haven't smiled. Along this road, I've learned so much. To love, to hate, and hold a grudge. I've also learned of letting go, 'cause what you reap is what you've sowed. No man's an island, no one that strong. We all will falter, we all will fall. We can, however, lend a hand to help each other, help them stand another day in paradise. If that was true, it would be nice. My journey isn't over yet, but I can see a distant light. It gives me strength to carry on, to keep on going like a song. I've somehow found a way to cross from here to there without much loss. A secret passage just for me from here into eternity. And now I've finally learned to smile. This journey was indeed worthwhile. I've reached that never-ending ridge, and I am free to cross the bridge. I touch on seeing a distant light and how it's giving me strength to carry on. The distant light that I'm referring to is actually my mindset, and how I've learned to change my mindset, and how I've learned to keep on focusing on positive things. And by doing that, I can always have myself surrounded by positivity, and so it will be much easier for me to finish this journey, as this journey will only come to an end when your life comes to an end. And trying to stay positive is very, very important. I enjoyed doing this so much. I'm so thankful that I could have shared this with you, and I hope that you've enjoyed it as well. Last week I mentioned that I have an important announcement to make, and so the announcement is that I'll be starting a new show next week. It promises to be exciting. I will be covering interesting topics. It will be funny, and occasionally it might be controversial. The other exciting part is that I will have a co-host. I wonder who that can be. So please join me next week. Don't miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please, guys, be safe. Always remember to be kind. And I love you. Bye.